What is going on out there, peeps? All right, look, we're going to get into some interesting information that's been floating around. Talking to a friend of mine who's in the military. He kind of dropped some little very, very interesting bits of information I'm about to share with you here in just a moment. If you guys are thinking about buying some precious metals, please give a consideration to our friends over there at Money Metals Exchange. The link is in the description. If you are a first-time buyer and you spend more than $100 on precious metals, use promo code Pimpy, P-I-M-P-Y, and you'll get a free half ounce of silver. For you return buyers, as a way of saying thank you, if you spend more than $200 on precious metals and use promo code PEEPS, they will give you $10 back. Just a small way of saying thank you. You guys know I'm over here on Twitter. And I got LBRY. LBRY is just like YouTube, but they don't censor you. In case you guys haven't noticed, a big chunk of my videos were removed off of YouTube. Had to be done. The reason for that is I'm supposed to reapply for monetization again tomorrow. We'll see what happens. It takes a little while for them to do that. Hopefully they'll get that done pretty quickly. But how to go over and review what videos might be controversial, of course. So they're removed for now. And so what I'm going to be doing is on my Pimpy's Investment Chat on YouTube, I'll be putting on there the Iraqi Dinar, the Vietnam Dong, the gold, silver, cryptocurrencies, as well as some current events. It just depends on the subject matter. The other ones that might be considered controversial will be put over into the Hidden Things in Front of Your Eyes platform. So I recommend you get on both of them. It's just a way of trying to catch all the news. Once my website's up, then you guys can just get there and get it all without any worries whatsoever. You guys know I'm part of the Jacera Club. The link is in the description for this. If you come down here and you see my profile, there I am. Click it. It'll take you here, and you guys can have access to my videos down below. Just sign up for the newsletter right here. This way, if something happens to me, they'll be able to inform you to let you know what is going on with Mewe. All right, so in talking with my friend, he's in the military, and I said to him, he was supposed to be here for 2 weeks is what his break was. But I don't think he was here even 3 days, and they had him packing up again. I thought, well, something must have happened overseas, something bad. He's like, no, it's actually domestic. And I was like, domestic? He goes, yeah, there's some exercises that are going on around the nation. I says, anything you talk about? He goes, no, not really. He says, I'm pretty sure you could put it together. There's an expectation of possible civil unrest. I was like, oh, yeah, I got you. So he mentioned that our Navy's doing some, and it could be just that, just exercises, but I don't think it's any coincidence, that the Navy's doing some exercises right off the coast in the state of California, so right over in the Pacific Ocean. And so they're running some military exercises up and down the coast there. Makes me go, I got to thinking, and I said to him, hey, do you think this is in any response to what Cynthia Johnson said? And in case you guys don't know who Cynthia Johnson is, and in case you don't know what happened, this is Cynthia Johnson. She's the Democrat representative in Michigan. She threatened Trump supporters. Let's hear it again.
So this is just a warning to you Trumpers. Be careful. Walk lightly. We ain't playing with you. Enough of the shenanigans. Enough is enough. And for those of you who are soldiers, you know how to do it. Do it right. Be in order. Make them pay. I love y'all.
So I said, hey, he goes, let me put it to you this way. It's not going out on a limb too far to say that it's obvious that Miss Johnson's already aware of what is here. Now, in case you missed it, I did a video about our friend over there, Eric Comer. This is a guy that's tied to the Dominion, and he was caught with the Antifa group. They're chatting with Antifa groups over there in Germany who are tied into neo-Nazi group and also into their parliamentary. Yeah, a political group. Um, he also said that soldiers are coming from the Ukraine. What they had talked about is there are a ton of Antifa members that are here in the United States, and they've been coming here over several months, and that they were embedded in different cities and different locations, and they were ready to go to war. They literally just said it. They got guns, they got it all. So in talking with my friend, I said, again, we talked about this several times, him and I. And I said, what do you think the probability of that is? He goes, what do you think it is? I go, I think it's inevitable. I mean, absolutely inevitable. You know what I mean? Either way, it's going to pop off. And so he said, well, let's put it to you this way. These our nice friends over there in the CCP overseas didn't just try to help out with this event that happened on November 3rd, but they also sent along some goodies, some AK-47s along with RPGs and mortars. And so they're going to be moving on up with the types of assaults. So you're not going to see no more of these looting and rioting. Nope. They're ready to play. I told you guys that this definitely seemed to be what was coming in the making. So military people, I think, are being now. A couple of people I was talking to, they said somebody had mentioned it a couple of times on some of these different platforms as well. People that are in the military, they're talking about it right now. They're saying that there are asset groups being deployed all across the United States. So I said, well, yeah, I heard the same thing. But there was no reason for it. Didn't say. But I mean, it's obvious. You could kind of see what's happening, whether or not we're going to head in that direction. So part of the reason why Trump is pulling back a lot of troops from overseas is so that they can come here and probably help deal with the crap that's going to be going on here. I did a video anticipating what I thought his move was going to be, but he was going to allow the Supreme Court to do what they're going to do, and we're going to find out just how compromised they are. But this idiot here, did she apologize or anything else? She got removed off of committees. No. She came back and made another threat. Now here she tries to candy coat it a little bit. She tries to say Christian warrior. No, damn well she ain't talking about no damn Christian warriors. But again, let's hear her make some more threats once again.
Okay, I'm about to go on live. I'm on live now. No, the interview is going to be in 4 minutes. But I wanted to share something with the soldiers. All you soldiers of Christ.
Yeah, right.
Soldiers against racism. Soldiers against misogyny. Soldiers against domestic violence and domestic terrorism.
Now, call me crazy. This sounds like some BLM talking points. Don't you think? So we know dang well she ain't talking about no soldiers of Christ. She's talking about the BLM and the Antifa groups.
Soldiers, rise. It's time for you to rise. Soldiers. Soldiers for Christ. Soldiers against racism. Soldiers against misogyny. Soldiers for black and brown people who are being mistreated. Rise, soldiers.
Yeah, is anybody else surprised that they wanted a race war? I mean, we had 8 years of Obama trying to bait this whole thing all along, so this is not surprising. I mean, it's been 4 years attacking Trump supporters and Trump, calling them racist, misogynist, white supremacists, domestic terrorists. So I told you, it has nothing to do with Christ, soldiers of Christ. You know dang well that's not what it is. I mean, it's plain as day what she's talking about. So, yeah, when I told my friend we watched these videos, he said, yeah, I mean, it's not hard to guess. She already knows what's coming. He said, I would imagine a big chunk of the people in different Democratic positions, and I'm not just picking on the Democrats, but this is what he said. Democratic positions and Rhino Republicans already know what's coming or what's already here. The intelligence agencies have been aware of it for quite some time. And I was like, okay. He said, so yeah, they're being deployed right now across the United States. And then you have some naval exercises happening off the coast of California. It could be nothing. It could be something. Who knows? I just think people should be aware of this information and be very careful. I'd already expressed my opinion on a possible civil war. Is it possible? Of course it is. But I said depending on who is in office would make a difference on how long this will drag out. That if the orange man is in the office, this would be quick and over with. If Biden's in office, this is going to be long and drawn out. All right, so we are definitely going to be keeping an eye on activity. You guys just be careful. You guys should be prepping. I already told you. So this isn't fear mongering. This isn't being hyperbolic. You know what I mean? This isn't fear porn. I'm just saying you should be ready. If you haven't already bought your 2 years worth of toilet paper, get out and get that toilet paper, man. I'm telling you. But you know what I mean. Get your dry canned foods, you guys. Get your tops of ramen, your cups of soups. Get enough water. Just be ready just in case. Because this thing here could drag out for quite some time. And I'm talking months. All right? So there's nothing wrong with being ready. My concern is for the people in the cities. Because once it pops off in there, it's going to be ugly. It's not going to be very easy for you to just run down to the store really quick and then buy some goods. My guess is these stores are going to be raided, depleted of any goods. So just be prepared, is all I'm saying. So there's a lot of talk going on right now, and I said, more than one person's talking about it. I need to share this information. By the way, I absolutely love this picture that's up on the screen right now. So she's waiting for her Christian soldiers. We know dang well that's not who it is. So, American patriots, are you ready? We knew this is coming, and many of us have been preparing for it. Not that we want it. So I'll pray that this is avoidable, but it doesn't look that way. So I'll pray for all the people who be involved. And I'll pray for my subscribers and their loved ones. I pray that you guys are okay, but do not be surprised if this thing pops off around the world and not just here in the United States. Let me know what you guys think, man. Hit the thumbs up button. Let me know if you think these people are being deployed across the United States and the fact that there's naval exercises happening right now off the coast of California. Do you think that's just a nothing? Could it be something? Where's your opinion? Have any of you guys heard anything? I'm just curious. So the talk is starting to really rev up now. We'll definitely see what happens. All right? Let me know what you think. I'll catch you later.